Obviously, this house has curb appeal. And I know you wanted a pool with a view. Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media.
Oh, you got a link? Thank you.
On Facebook, YouTube, and parts unknown.
We are live. Woo!
We are.
Justin wasn't here last week. I missed that. We are live. Woo! Nobody picked up the slack last week.
No.
Well, someone's going to have to pick that up when I'm not here. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo! Okay, I'll practice.
All right. How are you two today?
Good.
Good. Good.
Yeah, good.
I wish I could say
beautiful
the
day
same.
here today,
Oh,
so
my
good.
God. I'm so tired. I'm horrible.
Except my blow up leprechaun that I have in my front yard, it was a little breezy and he kept falling forward, so he's already started drinking. So I had to go out and keep standing him up today. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
So we went with the
shenanigans,
green theme
leprechaun.
because St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow.
It is. That's why
Yep.
some of us are in green.
I was going to put up my green screen and figured, well, that was good. But
Well, there you go.
that would have
I
worked.
went-
Oh,
went
hi,
Grogu.
Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Lily. Hi, Marla.
Yeah, we got a group
Happy
today.
to have you.
So I went with Grogu on my shirt here.
Okay, well, he's
sort of
green.
green.
Yeah.
And you remember his
Green.
cookies? Remember the little cookies that he stole?
The little blue
macaroons?
ones? Yeah. Little
There we go.
green ones. Yes. Yes.
I have green cookies.
There we go.
Hi, Kathy.
I wanted to wear something for Hidden Mickey guy, so I wanted to wear a Mickey shirt. And I don't have a green Mickey
Yeah.
shirt, so
Multiple hidden Mickeys all over your shirt that are not so hidden.
not so hidden, Mickey. So we're gonna skip the Hidden Mickey today. Steve's running a bit late. He has to work a bit later today, but he said he'll be here. He'll be on before the hour's up. So he's racing home, I guess. so he'll be here. But I thought we'd talk a little bit about St. Patrick Day festivities that are happening at Walt Disney World. Seeing as how, is it tomorrow?
It
Four-leaf
is.
clover.
It
Italy
is
go.
tomorrow. Okay.
Imagination.
Imagination.
And Holly joined us.
Hey,
And,
Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Catherine's joined us.
Yes.
Yeah, people are strolling in. They missed our. I'm getting to really like our intro music too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, before we start, can I show my things?
Yeah, show your things.
Okay. So I showed these, 3-4 weeks ago, I think, when I first did them. Well, now they are complete. The resin finish is on the tiles and the coasters that I did. And here they are. You can see the shimmer and the sparkle and everything. Now this tile is a 6x8. And this one is called One Little Spark Stinker. Hi, Paul. If you notice the little like explosion things, and you know the stinker who's in the ride attraction, the infamous, well, let's just say
The slot machine.
the stinker. And you never know what you're going to get, right? When you roll that, but it always seems to be the stinker. Here is the other larger tile. This one is One Little Spark Energized, and there's a lot of embellishments and things on that to give it energy. Thanks, Lily. And then this is the coaster set. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the set itself is called One Little Spark.
Very nice.
So
Yeah,
if anybody, Disney people, if you're interested in purchasing them, they are going to be at a special price with domestic shipping free, which is, I don't usually offer that because the weight of those, it's a little pricey to ship them, but that's just for Disney fans. So if you're interested, just PM me and I will give you the information. Okay.
Very nice.
There you go.
And Louis has joined. Welcome.
Hey.
So let's get to our Disney detail. Like I said, we'll save the hidden Mickey because we got a bunch of hidden Mickeys coming up.
Yeah, hidden Mickey guys got a bunch of hidden Mickeys.
Yeah. So let's take a look at it. It's all in the details. So this is the side view of the Tower of Terror, Disney Hollywood Studios, of course. And this was actually the Disney Nerds brought this to my attention. Edward from the Disney Nerds kind of sent this to me. And he says, this is a cool detail. Now, if you look up in this window, there's somebody staring at you.
Yes, there is.
And when you get up close, there's a silhouette in the side of the Tower of Terror, which is pretty creepy.
It actually, the silhouette, the shape looks like Walt. The body.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can see that. Sure.
Okay.
Not that that's supposed to be who that is, but it does. The frame looks like him. So
if it was Walt, you'd have the two-handed point or a cigarette.
That's probably true.
We wanted to make sure it was Walt, but so I thought this was a pretty cool detail.
Yeah, the two-handed cigarette and the Scotch mist. That would be the two, the two things.
You know that Walt had one of those in his house back in the day. They used to have the Scotch and the whiskey in crystal decanters on a wagon. It would be like Dad would wheel in the
globe. You ever see those? The globe that lifts open and all the stuff is in there. We had a neighbor that had one of those.
For sure.
See, Lily thinks that looks like a Walt vibe too.
That is creepy, but I agree, Chris. It does look like a Walt vibe. There we go.
Just
very good.
Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe Steve knows who that's supposed to be.
We'll say it's a hidden Mickey.
Where's the ears?
Yeah. So that, of course, is brought to you by MEI and Mousetrap Travel. And speaking of MEI and Mousetrap Travel, we have a cruise coming up. For those of you that don't know, it's going to be on the Disney Wonder, March 15th to 19th, 2024, out of San Diego, California. So you could tie in a Disneyland vacation and a cruise at the same time, which is pretty cool because it's a short hop and a jump from San Diego to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because this is one of these the shorter cruises. It's like 4 days, which the last time I was on one of those, it felt so weird because I'm so used to the 7-day cruises that the 4-day it feels like I just barely got on the ship and they're like, okay, time to go home.
Okay, time to put your suitcases outside your room already.
Well, but what's nice though is you can tie in a Disneyland trip, so you get a full vacation that way.
Yep.
You have you know what I mean? You can do the Disneyland and the cruise.
Disneyland, it's easier to do that with too, because you don't need the full week to really do Disneyland.
Right, Paul?
and if we get enough people going, we'll set up we'll figure out a way to we'll all travel together from Disneyland to the port.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm thinking of doing, like renting a van or something like that. So so contact your MEI agent, or Lori Oliveri is probably the one that's kind of heading. She's coming with us on the cruise, so she's sort of heading the main travel agent for MEI that's taking care of all these. Or if you already have an MEI agent, contact them and let them know you want to go on the Grand Circle Tour cruise. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be. I can hardly wait. That is going to be so much fun. So Louis is saying, parks are reserved, bands are on the way. I wish you were going the same time I'm going. I am going the same time you're going. Only I'm going to Disneyland Paris, not.
Yes.
Bad
Raleigh
news.
Crump.
For sure.
Just passed away. He was 93, if I remember correctly.
Yes. What a genius he was. What a genius.
Yeah, that's great.
That is just such a loss for
absolutely.
for all of any Disney fan.
Yep.
Oh, Disneyland Paris, cool. Yes. Hard to wait. I leave in 2 weeks from today.
Gosh, that's hard to believe. We've been talking about this with you for a while.
And I won't shut up about it ever.
Well, that's what I was kind of hinting at, but I didn't want to say that.
All righty, let's talk food. What's happening? It's St. Patrick's Day. Walt Disney World's got so much stuff. Is this only for tomorrow, or is it some of it's all week?
I'm going to say it's probably for the whole weekend. It might have even been going on for days already. We just, don't really know.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of this is available March 10th through the 17th.
Okay, so ending tomorrow.
Some of these are like through the end of the month.
Yeah, I think they're staggering them a little bit. So
so there's. It depends.
Look how pretty they are, and green's my favorite color. So I should be there eating all this stuff right now.
I have to admit, the St. Patrick's Day stuff, they put more. It feels like they put more thought into it than they did the Halloween and Christmas stuff, especially the Halloween stuff.
I know.
The Halloween, they painted black and they call it Halloween.
Yeah. Yes, but look how cute they are.
Okay, what are we looking at?
Well, the one is a slice of cake, obviously. The one is the cream. I think the one in the bottom right corner is the creme de menthe with chocolate cake, like a custardy kind of thing. I'm not sure about the other two. I'm going to assume the other bottom one is a cake.
Well, the first one there, the top left there is the St. Patrick's Day cake. It's an Irish cream cake with mint ganache, buttercream, fondant, rainbow, and a chocolate pot of gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's at the World Premiere Food Court,
that's Intermission Food
Court, and End Zone Food Court.
Yeah.
So go there and get it tomorrow, because that's the last day.
That's the last day. Yeah.
So then what's this one? What's next on the list?
All right. So we've got
the St. Patrick's Day parfait. Layers of green velvet cake, ganache, Irish cream cheesecake topped with sweet cream and white chocolate shamrock decor.
Ooh, that's cute.
There you go.
That sounds yummy.
And that is at the Landscape of Flavors, Everything Pop. And that's available through the 17th. So you got 2 more days.
Okay, so again, tomorrow.
Well, again, tomorrow.
Oh, isn't tomorrow the 16th?
No, today is
the 16th.
Oh.
Yeah, we're right on top of this. You can tell.
Okay. That was this one.
All about the stuff that's about to go away tomorrow.
Yes. So if you're at Disney World right now, rush over there tomorrow and get.
If you're planning a trip for next St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Mickey Shamrock milkshake. It's a mint milkshake with chocolate drizzle, shamrock sprinkles, and a specialty vanilla cupcake. And that's at Beaches and Cream Soda Shop.
Okay.
And then this is at the Caribbean Beach Resort. Mint chocolate chip cheesecake, mint chocolate brownie, topped with vanilla cheesecake, whipped mint ganache, and house-made chocolate decor. So if you don't like mint, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, I was really close with my guess on that too. So
Yeah.
without even seeing the description.
So what of these 4 people in the chat, which would you get? What would you? I mean, I think I'd have to go with the shake myself because you got a cupcake and a shake.
I'm gonna say I would go with the cheesecake mousse thing. That just looks very refreshing to me.
This one up here.
No, the next one down.
The cheesecake.
Yeah,
this one.
The bottom,
one.
Yeah.
The cheesecake with the chocolate on top.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. Louis asking, will the cast members use my camera when I see characters? Yes, they will.
I know during COVID they would not, but I think they're back to doing that again.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
so
I've had cast members take pictures lots of times for me. So yeah.
Yep.
So Mary says I will try them all in the honor of the holiday.
Okay.
Just wait till you see the list, though. Lily says milkshake and the cheesecake. Marla is saying the cheesecake was a slice of cake. Monica's going with the cheesecake.
With the cheesecake as well.
I might have to try the
cheesecake with chocolate. I mean, it's a brownie base and chocolate on top. I mean, how can you go wrong, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And Catherine is saying the parfait. Yeah, these all look really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we got 2 more. Was at the Contempo Cafe.
So adorable. Contempo Cafe puts out some of the best treats that I have ever seen or tried. So
okay, so the one on the left, I think, is the St. Patrick's Day cupcake. Chocolate cake filled with gold crisp pearls with green buttercream, green sugar, shamrock sprinkles, and a white chocolate Minnie Mouse topper.
Oh, I love it.
That's cool. And what's the other one? And that's at Contempo Cafe. The other one is at the Colorado Springs.
That one's from Coronado.
Yeah, the Three Bridges Bar. Yep. Okay. Lucky Leprechaun. It's a whiskey coffee custard, whiskey soaked cake, and pistachio mousse topped with a dark chocolate shamrock.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got to go with that
try
one.
Both of these.
Yeah, I got to go with this one. I like the pistachio.
And the dark chocolate. I like the dark chocolate myself.
And then take a lift over to the other resort and try the
Lily's going with the cupcake.
It's so adorable. I mean, both of them are fun.
And Catherine's saying they had me at whiskey coffee.
There you go.
Whiskey coffee custard. Yes.
There we go. All righty, moving along. So these are at the Port Orleans Riverside and Port Orleans French Quarter, I believe.
Okay, so that one looks just like the other one with a little bit different topping on it.
Yeah, so again, we've got a mint chocolate chip cheesecake, mint chocolate brownie topped with vanilla cheesecake and whipped mint ganache with chocolate decor. And then, of course, we have the Mickey Shamrock beignet. Mickey-shaped beignet, chocolate mint ganache, milkshake pipette, and shamrock decor.
That looks like it's full of shenanigans.
Needs more powdered sugar on it. I can still see the beignet.
I think so too. Yeah.
Lily says she'll take both. Marla says she'll take both. That beignet looks boozy. It does. It does look boozy. Yep.
I tell you, if I learned anything from going to New Orleans, what you do is you take a bag of powdered sugar and pour it all on the plate.
Yeah, exactly.
There may or may not be a beignet involved. Just
all he's saying at Disneyland, they take the gray stuff and turn it green. Call it a day. That's it.
Steve, I totally agree with you. That mint is just I love it. So
yeah, both.
Nevaeh's got good taste.
Nevaeh would choose the first one. She loves mint.
Yeah.
Well, Louis, they don't both have mint. Hey, Jason, welcome. The beignet doesn't have any mint on it. Yeah. All righty. So next up, Disney's Riviera Resort.
A caramel hazelnut custard-filled chocolate profiteroles,
Profiterole. Yep.
with chocolate ganache.
Profiteroles
so
are
good.
basically
Oh my gosh, that
puddle
looks
pastry filled with something. So I love
Chocolate ganache in this case.
Yeah, I love the pot of gold cupcake. That is just too adorable.
Stout chocolate cake filled with Irish cream mousse, dipped in a chocolate shell, buttercream, gold sprinkles, and rainbow gummy.
Ooh.
I don't know about that one. I'm getting picky now.
How can you not love that? Look how adorable that
Well, who
is.
wants a gummy on their cupcake?
I do.
5-year-olds. That's who.
Oh,
Okay, what's that? Where's that one at? That's in Disney Springs Resort and Spa. The Artist Palette,
Saratoga Springs. Yep, at Artist Palette.
Saratoga.
Saratoga. Yeah.
Then at the Backstretch Pool Bar, we have the Lucky Irish Cone, which is a cake cone, vanilla soft serve, chocolate sandwich cookies, and gold sprinkles.
That looks good.
Yeah. Tina,
Sugar
you're
Woody,
right.
Yeah.
Then over at the Wilderness Lodge, at the Roaring Fork, we have the Nugget, vanilla bean mousse, Irish stout cake, and salted caramel ganache.
That's the other place that has the best treats when they come out with these specials is Roaring Forks at Wilderness Lodge. They are never a letdown.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think I'd go with the cone with this one.
Yeah.
Or this one, or this one, the Profiliers. I think
that looks good. That's probably really light because the shell of that is, there's not much to it. So
yeah. So okay, what are people saying here? So Mary's going. Disney will be serving metformin and quick
insulin.
The cold.
That's not a bad idea. Little insulin station by the.
Monica wants the nugget. Steve's new flash stand. Say the name correctly. Nevea. Oh, said the name correctly. Yes.
Yeah.
I've been doing it good lately. I've been getting Nevea right lately.
Yes.
The last one looks good too. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Moose and Profilio. Yeah. I like that top one. That's my pick.
Yeah.
Sounds
good.
Was very
all right. Our special guest has arrived.
Yes,
He's home from work. Right on, he's early. Look at that. Perfect. Right on. That is so cool. Let's welcome to the show the Hidden Mickey guy himself, author of 14 dozen books, I think now. Steve, welcome to the show.
Steve!
Maybe someday.
Good to meet you finally.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, is it okay? I'm on my phone. I was trying to get this on my computer as well.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
fine
good.
This way? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's good.
Okay.
Jason is asking, did he bring sweet treats? we were chatting about what's all coming up. Well, I guess it's there right now. Tomorrow's the last day of all the St. Patrick Day special foods at Walt Disney World. Do you check out any? You're living right near Walt Disney World. Do you partake in any of the treats?
I go to Walt Disney World once a week. So, yes, I tell you, one of the new offerings at Flower and Garden Festival is this vichyssoise soup. I've never seen it before offered at the festivals, and I haven't had true vichyssoise Cole's potato soup maybe for 20 years. You can't find it. I can't find it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Disney World with vichyssoise soup, and it's
Serving
delicious.
it up.
It's delicious. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, go have some of that tomorrow, and then go find one of these treats and take.
The treats. You got to have the tres leches dessert at the little kiosk near. It's the other side of France. Maybe it's Brazilian kiosk. I forget what it is. But this tres leches is to die for. Oh my gosh, it is so good.
Wow.
Coconut too.
Everybody's charming in with their saying hello and welcoming Steve to the show. Right on. So for those of you that don't know, Steve, you write the Hidden Mickey books.
Yes.
And the 2002 one is still the current one that's available. Are you working on one for 2023?
I usually do an update every 2 years.
Okay.
So the Walt Disney World book update came out in October of 2022. So it's fairly current, although there's already a couple that have been lost. Oh my God. It crushed me. There was one of my favorite Hidden Mickeys was on Main Street in the Magic Kingdom. It was traced or impressed in the cement on that side street. If you walk toward the Cinderella Castle, there's a little side street about halfway down Main Street. Side street to your right. Yeah. So there was a Hidden Mickey impressed right there in the cement, and just last week I was looking for it. I knew it was getting more faint with time. But the cast member said, "Oh no, they repaved this area last couple of weeks ago, so they didn't put it back in." So you can't.
Okay.
I mean,
making a note, calling Bob Iger tomorrow.
Mary is saying that one is
wrong. Dude, Bob.
Well, I probably won't be able to get a hold of him tomorrow. He's in Paris. So.
That's right. He's in Disneyland Paris.
Well, Stan's heading there in a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, I'm heading that way in a couple of weeks.
Wow.
So I'll maybe I'll write into him at the airport or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's too bad.
Mary's saying she liked that one a lot.
Yeah. So the books, now I'll be going to Disneyland in a couple of months to update that book because Toontown has reopened there. Thank God.
Oh yeah.
Finally, thank God. So and then I'll be on. I haven't been on the Disney Wish yet, so I'll do that probably this summer to update the cruise ship Hidden Mickey's book.
Nice.
So it's what? Somebody's got to do this job.
That's right. Dirty job.
Someone has to catalog these things.
Right.
I'm assuming people sent you photos from the Toontown already in Disneyland, like crazy.
Yes.
There've
been a few. Yes.
Okay. You saw the popcorn machine.
Yes.
And all the popcorn kernels are Mickey's.
Yes. Very nice.
Yeah, because Holly went opening day and she sent us photos right away. And I said, "You got to send that to the Hidden Mickey guy."
I've seen that. It's awesome. I love it. I love Disney for keeping the game going here. It's just great.
Yeah. So that's the reason for updating the books, because they get new attractions. So you got new Hidden Mickeys happening, and then you got some that disappear. You got to remove from the book. So you have to check every once in a while, make sure they're still there before you release the book. That's a lot of work.
Right. And I had a publisher back in the early days and of the Hidden Mickey's books. And we figured out that about every 2 years, there were enough new Hidden Mickeys and lost Hidden Mickeys to make a new edition, worthwhile and viable. So there's about a 10% turnover every 2 years.
Yeah. Wow. And what about the Tron area? Has there been any? I haven't seen anything or heard anything myself.
I haven't either. Wow. But Guardians, thank God, has a couple of good ones in the queue. The Cosmic Rewind, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. So I'm starting to warm up finally. I can take off my jacket.
How long have you been doing this? I mean, this is something you've been doing for quite a while now.
Right. The first Hidden Mickey's book was published in 2002. So it's been
that's like 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah. Wow.
I have so many people.
That's some real dedication to the craft there.
Oh, I love it. And the acknowledgments pages in my books just keep growing. I mean, there's so many people that have gotten into this game. It's really fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it.
So we do a segment here on the show every week that you would appreciate. It's the Hidden Mickey of the Week. that we do every week. So this week we said, well, we're not going to do a hidden Mickey of the week because we've got a lot of hidden Mickeys because Steve brought us some. So I just want to got to do our intro though.
Yep.
So this is Steve sent us some photos. Am I missing the hidden Mickey here, or what am I looking at?
In the window, right there.
Yes, it's in the window. And
okay, second one from the right. Nope, other.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right. Yes, that is Minnie.
Okay.
Right, looking sort of at a
yeah. So there's her bow is up here,
right,
and there's her
correct.
nose. That is really cool.
Right, that's Minnie Mouse. Yeah.
So this is in the trains at. Oh, I guess we like to have the people guess in the chat.
Yeah.
The people have to guess where this is.
Where would this train be, actually?
yeah.
How many places can you think of in all of Walt Disney World that there would be a train?
The window.
The window. Yes.
Yep. Germany. There we go.
Yes.
Correct.
Stan, when you put out your line of T-shirts.
Now this isn't a permanent hidden Mickey or image. They change these images periodically. Sometimes there's Daisy Duck in there, and this particular train also the Mickey was on the other side, so Mickey Mouse. So they have fun with it. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Yep, that's him.
Well, that is awesome.
I like that one.
Yeah. The landscapers and the train people have a lot of fun with this.
Okay.
So,
yes, Steve is saying that Stan is in the train. Steve Browning. So this one is really cool.
Yeah.
I like.
You have to every time you're at Epcot, you need to look for the sea urchins.
Mm-hmm.
Now, originally, when it first started, the sea urchins were mainly on the lower level in the room. They were in the aquarium that had the seahorses. So sea urchins have this a funny habit of wanting something on their top, or I guess you could call it their head. I don't know what their head is, but their top, because they feel protected, and so they'll put snails on top of them or other little creatures, and the cast members figured out if they put little hidden Mickey hats in there, the sea urchins would crawl under them, and
it is so cool.
Yeah, so they actually.
I don't know how many times I have been there and I have never noticed that, and now I have to look for it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
for sure.
So now I was there about a month ago looking for the sea urchins, and they had moved the urchins up to the upper floor, so they move them around, and that's where that first photo you saw, it was from the upper floor, and it was
hang on.
More in the back. Yeah.
So this one here is quite not as easy to see, but
right.
Here's the Mickey hat,
Mm-hmm.
and here's the sea urchin. I guess that way they know which way is up because they got something on top of them.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're all basically a head, so they need a hat.
They're like the amazing Mumford's Muppaphone with just a little hand. He would bang on it. You know what? I think I have one of these. I believe that's an antenna topper.
Oh, maybe so.
Is what I think that is. And I meant to bring it. It's in my garage actually because I have I used to collect the antenna toppers, and I have a big bin filled with them. I'm pretty sure I have this one in there as an antenna topper, and has a sticker of the Mickey Mouse Club. Sparky antenna topper.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Now I was told that the cast members would change the appearance of these hats to match the holiday or the season. I didn't see supposedly they were going to do something Halloweeny for these hidden Mickey hats, but that didn't happen. So maybe look for that in the future.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
That is really cool. I definitely want to check that out next time.
Mhm.
Next time I'm there.
Yeah, I definitely have to look for that now. The next time I'm there.
Yeah.
That's such a cool habit these
Oh,
sea
look at that.
urchins
Oh, that's
have.
Yeah, there's a close up of it. I'm
Yeah.
positive that's an
Yeah.
antenna topper. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Probably is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
the gears at Big Thunder Mountain. This is one of my favorite hidden Mickeys of all time.
Yeah.
Now you have to be on the right side of the Big Thunder Mountain car to see this, and it's at the end of the ride,
Mhm.
with all the dinosaur bones, and you look over. You have to look even over the side and straight down because it's
Mhm.
against the track. But the problem is sometimes this image is covered with leaves
Mhm.
and debris, especially when a rain or storm
Yeah.
comes through. But thank God the cast members sweep it off, and it's usually visible. But I love this hidden Mickey. It's been there a long time.
It has.
It's got to be hard to take a picture of too, because you're probably going by pretty quick. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't take a picture. I had to take a video and then take a freeze frame from the
Mm.
video.
yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless
That's
you're
a-
one of the lucky people who gets stalled in a ride.
Yeah.
And I always dream of
Yes.
that because I could get
Yes.
great photos.
Now, who can guess where this one is?
Oh my God.
I know. No.
This one
It's
might be
Tron,
harder
right?
to find. It might be harder to find the hidden Mickey. Can anybody spot it?
Well, I see what looks like two of them actually.
Yeah,
Underneath
there are
each
two of them.
side.
Mhm.
Is there two of them?
Yes.
Because I only spotted one.
Well-
Same thing on the other side.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, okay.
In fact, for a couple of years, I just saw the one, and then somebody told me, "Well, there's one just like it on the other side, a mirror image." I said, "Oh my God, I got to go back and get this."
Mhm.
So there's this one here.
Yes,
Yep. And then
And there's one
right
here?
over there on the other
Yep.
side. Yeah.
that's it. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Now
I got
she's
a
all,
close-up of
the
it as
shaman
well.
of song is always moving
Right.
the cloak around. So, but my God,
Now,
don't you just
it-
love that hidden Mickey image?
In my
That is-
opinion, there's actually three.
Oh,
It's,
okay,
three.
it's a stretch, but it's her belt. Because it's got
Belt.
the big round
Okay.
thing in the middle. And then
Okay.
it's got the two they're pulled
Oh, okay.
apart, but
That's because the
All right.
belt's too tight. And once she takes it off, it goes back to normal.
that was actually the first time I rode this attraction. That was the first thing that I noticed. I'm like, that
That's pretty
kind of
close,
looks like
yeah.
it should be a hidden Mickey, but the ears are just a little bit too far apart. But
too
hey.
low, yeah.
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 But
I don't-
I see hidden Mickeys everywhere I go, so
I do
Yeah.
too.
it didn't shock me that I actually picked up on that. But
So
I would be
Steve,
surprised if you didn't.
I know. Like it even happens when I make food.
So on your website, you actually have it where you don't decide if it's a hidden Mickey or not. You have your people that follow you on your website decide if it's a hidden
Correct.
Mickey.
That's the way I prefer it because, I mean, there are really discriminating people out there who can find hidden Mickeys better than me, and so I like to get opinions. In fact, there's one that people keep writing me about on Main Street. It's in the Arribas Brothers shop where the glass blower is on the right side of Main Street while you're walking toward the castle.
Okay.
And up on the shelf, there's a round glass globe with some binoculars behind it. And if you position yourself just right, the globe is the head and the binoculars are the ears. And I've struggled with that kind of Mickey for years. It's positional. It's not. Who knows if it's purposeful or not? I don't know if the Imagineer or manager wanted it to be hidden Mickey, but I'm telling you, people keep seeing that thing. I went back and checked it just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm thinking, well, I may put this in the next book. But that's the kind of image I like to get opinions about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if a 7-year-old boy or girl comes up to me ecstatic that they found this as a hidden Mickey, I'm probably going to count it. It's like, all right, okay.
If you want to get in the book, have your grandchild or your child come up to see.
Oh yeah, you bet, absolutely.
But I like the idea of having a way of like having other people kind of vote on it and give the opinion. So then you're not like the sole arbiter of what counts and what doesn't.
Correct. Yeah, and the cast members count a lot too, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 circles. There's along the rock and roller coaster entrance queue and the main entrance standby queue. There's a tile floor you walk through just as soon as you get into the building along the inside entrance queue, and there's tile below your feet, and there's 3 circles, small circles that obviously stand out. There's nothing else like them, but they're all equal size, and so people debated about that for years. I mean, Mickey's ears are smaller than his head.
Yeah.
So, but I'm telling you, cast members talk about it. So I said, I got to put it in the book, because people see this thing and a lot of people, a lot of genuinely interested people think it's a hidden Mickey. So I'm there. I'm with it. I'm on board.
So many around Rock and Roller Coaster.
What's
in
that?
In Rock and Roller Coaster in the shop and outside, there's so many in that area. It's
Wonderful. Yep.
They got the guitar picks or the guitars hanging on the ceiling with the circles, the guitar picks in the counters.
Yes.
His shirt on the big poster.
Outside the poster.
Yeah, is all Mickey's. There's the stand outside that has they sell Coke or whatever on the side. There's a hidden Mickey on the side there. That area had so many. It was like whoever designed that was your biggest fan.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe Mickey's biggest fan.
More into it than others.
Lewis is asking,
have you ever talked to an Imagineer and had them confirm that yes, this was an intentional design? And
yes. What some of them do is send me an image, and they'll say, "Okay, Steve, I like this happened in the new Fantasyland when it opened a few years ago. They sent me one of the Imagineers sent me an image and said, I put this in. I'm not telling you exactly where it is, and you can't credit me, because but I'm giving you a heads up. So sometimes they'll do that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great. It's fun.
So speaking of new Fantasyland, this has got to be the greatest hidden Mickey anywhere, anytime, hands down. This one here.
Well, that's that one is in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, this isn't the Little Mermaid one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about. The once a year hidden Mickey.
Right.
Yeah, that well, actually, it looks similar on the wall. It's a light image on the wall. You're right.
Yeah.
But this one is amazing. I checked it out just a few days ago because it's in the Naked Mole Rat exhibit along the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail in Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's along the far wall where the naked mole rats sort of wander around in their little caves. But for this one, you have to lean way down toward the floor and look up. And it used to be where you really couldn't do that because the rope, the rope walk was too far out, and you'd have to cross over, and that would make the cast members uneasy.
Well, that's a hidden Mickey I know Dan and Holly would never see. Gorilla Falls. They don't like gorillas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, but I checked it out the other day, and they moved the rope up closer to the wall, so you can actually see it.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, it's great! It's a wonderful image. Yeah.
Isn't there one by? It's like a tree or it's a rock at Gorilla Falls. I think it might be
the hidden Jafar. Oh my God,
that's it. Yes.
The Jafar rock is. You know what? It took me 6 months to find that because people kept talking about this hidden Jafar in Animal Kingdom, Disney's Animal Kingdom, and I would ask cast members, and many of them sort of knew it existed. They didn't know exactly where it was.
Oh my gosh!
And I was just wondering. So I was in the Animal Kingdom. It was late one day, maybe about close to closing, maybe about 5 o'clock or so. It was getting dark, and there weren't many people on the trail. And there was a cast member standing on the bridge. This is on the bridge just past the gorilla viewing area
on the right hand side.
Correct. And so I was walking, and I walked up to her and said, "I'm looking for the hidden Jafar," and I turned around and I saw it, and she said, "Yeah, that's it." It's like a eureka moment. It's this huge rock. It must be 30 feet high rock.
Yeah.
And it's a profile of his face. It's just gorgeous and beautiful. Oh yeah. It's really wonderful. The sculptor that did that in the rock. I wish I knew who it was.
And isn't it
it's magnificent.
Like the feather is it a tree or is
the
it
turban? Yeah, he's got a turban.
Yeah.
He's got the turban point, and then the front of his head comes down. You don't see his eyes so much, but his nose, his mouth,
the chin.
You see his mouth.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful.
It's hard to find too. Like I didn't spend as long as you did. What did you say? 4 weeks?
6 months.
6
months. Yeah.
Yeah. I asked a cast member before then. I only had 1 day, so I ended up asking a cast member, and he said, "Oh yeah, it's over there. It's just you have to stand on the bridge." And
well, you got good advice.
I was looking and then I finally it just appeared. And once you see it, you can't see it.
It's like a eureka moment when you see it. It's like, oh my God, how did I miss that?
Yeah. So Louis is asking, what is the total number of hidden Mickeys?
Oh gosh.
Well, it changes all the time. We were just talking about
that's a good question. I mean, it varies.
Yeah.
But I count them whenever I finish the book. And, the October 2022 edition had 1,130.
Wow.
Hidden Mickeys in Disney World. And Disneyland has more on the order of 400 to 500.
Okay.
And the cruises have 300 to 400 on all the cruise ships. Hopefully the Wish has a bunch. I know they have at least a few. So there's thousands. If you're going to Disneyland Paris, somebody's going there. All the parks have hidden Mickeys. I mean,
Disneyland. There's your job.
Oh, I'll be looking for it. Oh yeah. For the next 6 months, the hidden Mickey of the week is going to be from. All you got to do is in the chat and say Disneyland Paris, and you got it right.
Yeah.
So you have the Walt Disney World book.
Yes.
And you also have the Disneyland book, and
correct.
This is the 2020 edition. So you said you're going to have to make a new one soon for.
I'll be updating that this year. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Star Wars. The Star Wars Land it has a few. There's the blaster marks on the wall.
Yes.
What are there more? I'm trying to think.
Not many more. There's one. There's a small one on the. There's several entrances to Star Wars Land at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you go to one of the extreme ends, I can't remember which one. I think the one from Frontierland, and you're walking along along the entrance queue, low on the wall. You walk through a sort of a cave, or an archway, a cave, and low on the wall are 3 brown marks that make a hidden Mickey. It's wonderful. But it's hard to find. Yeah, that's a good one in Star Wars Land. Yeah,
and that's at Disneyland.
Disneyland, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Steve has a good question.
Yeah, what is the hardest hidden Mickey in your opinion to find? My wife thinks it's hard to find the one in Garden Grill.
Oh God, that is very difficult. Took my wife a year to see that one. Yeah, that is a hard one. It's like a hologram effect,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a sort of a abstract picture of Mickey as Steamboat Willie, and he's behind a big fern in the mural, and you're looking at the fern and the vegetation, and you have to look behind the fern, and there you see his eyes and his nose, and it's a wonderful effect. Yeah, that's a very difficult one. Yeah, the hardest ones are, of course, on fast moving rides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
On Test Track, there's one on one of the road signs when you're going before you go outside and you're doing these curves. There's road signs to your left and right, and there's one on the right with 3 circles, and you'll see it for an instant, a flash as you're going by, and you'll say, "Oh,
There it
if you
is.
know where to look, if you know right where to look, it's you'll see it." But those are the hardest ones to find.
Kind of like the golf ball that used to be on Soaring Around the World.
Oh yeah, yes.
That one is like one frame. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. What is Mary saying here? My favorite is the Haunted Mansion plates, but they do disappear from time to time.
Oh, they haven't been back for a while. I'm so disappointed. The Imagineers, the managers, and the cast members fought back and forth about that for a long time because it wasn't in the original design of the banquet table. Hopefully they'll come back.
So about the one at the Garden Grill, Mary said she had to get a broomstick. The cast member got a broomstick and moved the leaves over for her to see it. Yes, from that fern.
Or they'll get a flashlight out too and show you.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure
it's in the dark. It's kind of dark.
She says, "I'm pretty sure the server just wanted to get rid of me."
Yeah, the broomstick. Yeah, that might be a clue.
Yeah. Hey, Cody. Welcome. Have you been on Cody Hayward's show?
Me?
Yeah, Harvard.
No.
He has like a class. It's like a Disney class.
Oh.
Because I think you'd be perfect for his. He does a podcast, but it's also he teaches a class at university. About Disney.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you would fit in there perfectly as a guest for him.
I love that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he should reach out to you. I think, or I can give you his name or whatever. And then you also do the ship ones, the Hidden Mickeys Go to Sea.
Mm-hmm. Right. The ships have them. Castaway Key has some great ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So, in the early years, Disney did not want Hidden Mickeys to be even. They didn't even talk about Hidden Mickeys. This was in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Expedition Everest opened, and Joe Rohde was giving a conference, and one of the audience members was a reporter from Toronto, and she asked him, "Are there any Hidden Mickeys on Everest?" And he looked at her and said, "What are Hidden Mickeys? Like, that's beneath me. That's beneath me." Well, of course, there are a lot of Hidden Mickeys in the Everest queue, and there are a few really good ones on Everest. So people put them in. I was given a talk once, and one of the after Hidden Mickey's talk, and after the presentation, one of the elderly women came up to me, and she said, "My son helped build and paint Avatar Pandora, Pandora Land when it opened, and the Flight of Passage, and he was painting some of the vegetation inside, when you walk through the bioluminescent stuff." And of course, the early message was that there were no Hidden Mickeys in Pandora because that wasn't an interest to the builders of Avatar and Pandora.
Right.
Well, guess what? There are hidden Mickeys. And the woman told me, she said, my son told me he slipped in a hidden Mickey and the bioluminescent paintings. And so, yeah, I found a couple in there.
That's funny.
So,
you need a black light to find it, or you have to go with a black light?
No, you just have to. It's a very, very, it's a very intricate area with a lot of images. You have to know where to look.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, the hidden Mickey game, I knew it had arrived when the president of Disney World at the time, when New Fantasyland was opening, they gave a press conference, and it was a woman, president of Disney World, and she flashed up a slide for the reporters in the room, and she said, "And we're proud of this new hidden Mickey." And it's the once a year hidden Mickey you mentioned, Stan.
Yeah.
She did a slide of it, and she said, "We're proud of this new hidden Mickey," and everybody applauded in the room, all the journalists. And I'm thinking, oh my God, hidden Mickeys have arrived! I love it. I love it. Now the administrators are talking about hidden Mickeys, so it's great. It's and I hope the game goes on for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will.
Steve, what year did your most recent cruise edition come out?
That would be probably 2018 or 19.
Okay.
Oh, 17. Oh boy.
Oh,
okay.
Well, you're due for an update on that one.
Due for an update on that one for sure.
Yeah. Well, the wish makes.
Well, we're gonna go on a cruise, so we'll help you out by looking for hidden Mickeys.
Oh, good. Please do. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going on the Wonder as a group. So.
Yeah, when a new attraction opens, by the way, I don't go right away or for a while. I wait for people to write me about hidden Mickeys, or I talk to cast members, so I'll know what to look for. And so, yeah, if you find hidden Mickeys, please let me know. Yeah.
And these are the books, and if you can get them at Amazon, just search Hidden Mickey Guy, and his books are the first ones to come up. Is the place to go for that. And of course, you got the website, and that's where people would go to submit if they find what they think is a new hidden Mickey.
Yes,
correct. HiddenMickeyGuy.com. You're also on Instagram, Hidden Mickey Guy, Facebook, Hidden Mickey Guy, and YouTube, Hidden Mickey Guy. And you got some great YouTube videos.
I do. I do videos for YouTube and Instagram every week. I have a lot of fun with that. And so, yeah, YouTube is a big presence for hidden Mickey videos. In fact, if you want to, that's a good way to figure out where a hidden Mickey is if you have trouble finding it, is look at a video of it, because I zoom in from the surrounding area. And by the way, the books are, my publisher decided or had the idea that it would be more than just a catalog of hidden Mickeys. It would be a game. So we made it into a scavenger hunt kind of thing with points. So if you really want to play the game, you use the clues, and if you can find a difficult hidden Mickey like the once a year one or the ones on Test Track, those are 5 pointers. So you get points for it. But the hints are really the descriptions, the clues and hints. The hints part of each part are the real descriptions of where the hidden Mickeys are and how to find them.
Yeah.
You have a book with you?
Do I? Yes.
Yeah, because what's great about them too is the size of the book. They're long and narrow, so they fit in your back pocket.
And they're easy to carry.
They're easy to carry. Yeah, they don't take up a lot of room
They
when
slip
you're in the
purse. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And now you did have the app, and the app still works. I used it the last time I was there. You haven't been updating it, is it?
Correct. I haven't updated it in a while. We're on. I talk with the Hidden Mickey app guys frequently. We're unsure what to do with that because I would like to get to a position to be able to update an app like every few months. But
Yeah.
we've been unable to accomplish that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, the app still works for me very, very well. Like that's how I found all the
Oh,
ones.
most
on
of
Rock
it
and
is
Roller
still
Coaster.
valid. Yeah, most
Yeah.
of it is still valid. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. This is like my go-to app. I use this more than I do the Disney app when I'm at the parks.
Well, and if you're going to play this like a scavenger hunt kind of game, I mean, I love the idea to have an app and go, okay, I found this one.
Yeah, and you could check
Right.
it off when you found it. Yeah, and it doesn't tell you exactly where it is. It just kind of tells you approximately
general
where. And if
area,
you
yeah.
can't find it, you can get
Hints.
a better hint too.
Right.
Which-
Yeah, that's a
which
great
is-
way to do it. So yeah,
Yes,
that would be great if you guys could figure out how to get that updated more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mary is saying she wins against her husband every time. Just so you know, Mary's husband is blind. So
Oh, no, some people have a
Maybe-
knack. I'm telling you, I've met
Yeah.
some people over the years. They really have a knack of finding these things.
Yeah. Oh, and Twitter as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're also on Twitter.
Oh yes,
.com,
Twitter.
Hidden
Yeah,
Mickey Guy.
Twitter.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure when I go with Stan, he's the one who's always pointing him out to me. So
Yeah. Mary uses the app every time she's in Walt Disney World as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I just love looking for the hidden Mickeys every time I'm there. They're always a blast.
Yes.
Anyways, we're past our time.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
Steve has to
is it that time already? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
already. Time flies when we're having fun.
Yes.
well, thank you
this
so
is
much for
fun.
joining us, Steve.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We're so happy that you were able to be on this evening.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me. You
Yeah.
guys are awesome.
The Lily saying has been very interesting. Thanks for having Steve on tonight. I'll have to check out the app.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Go
the
check out
books-
that. That's,
The books
that's a
or
lot
the
of
app are
Mhm.
just to me they're a must-have when you go to the parks.
fun.
Well,
Yep.
thank you.
Is to have them with
See,
you.
I
You
need
really-
I need to get the cruise one before we go on our cruise. That's what
Yeah.
I need.
I know, like I was kind of looking around. We were on the Wish. Justin and I went together with a group, and there was Mickey's in the carpets that I
Yes.
saw.
Mhm.
But I don't like. I was looking, but I didn't see a heck of a lot of them myself on the Wish. You probably know where they all are
They're
already.
there. You just it's just
Yeah.
a matter of discovering them.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know they're there.
they got to be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Next week we're going to continue our bracket of which park has the best snacks: Walt Disney World or
Oh,
Walt
right.
Disneyland.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we hope to complete that next week, because then I'll be gone for 3 weeks after
Yep.
that. So,
oh,
yeah, I'm heading to Europe for my first time ever. So I'm excited for that.
Yes.
And
Right.
Steve, thank you so much for coming on.
yeah. Thanks for
I
having
I
me.
think
guys.
Amazon's the best place to go to get the book.
Sure. Yeah, that's a great place. They're also in bookstores generally, but Amazon
Barnes and
is
Noble and
right,
wherever,
right. Yeah,
wherever the
Barnes and
books are
Noble.
sold.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's still
They were at
still
Disney-
bookstores out there.
Yeah, I haven't been to any.
We still have a Barnes and Noble here in the mall.
I haven't been to the mall either.
I've been to Target, and Target is in the mall. So
We don't have a Target in Canada.
Uh,
So, but anyway, you used to have them at Disney World. I don't think they are anymore, though, are they? In the parks?
My books were sold in the Disney parks for probably 12 years.
Yeah.
And then I don't work for Disney. So a Disney cast member wrote a Hidden Mickey's book in 2016. So his book usurped mine. So they kicked me out of the parks.
That's too
Hopefully
bad.
I'll get back someday.
Yeah.
I loved being in the parks. For
For
sure.
sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. All righty. Have a great week, everybody.
All
We'll
right.
see you,
have a
next-
nice
All
St.
right.
Patrick's Day tomorrow, everyone.
Yeah, I don't have any green
Huh?
to wear. Oh, no.